Hello and welcome to Manage CI podcast, where we spotlight change makers transforming Indian agriculture. Today we have with us a social entrepreneur, Mr. Bhavesh Wankhande, founder of Tribe Grown Enterprises, who will share his entrepreneur journey with us. So let's meet the founder. So, hi sir, how are you?
Hi, Sonam. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good too, sir. So take us back to the beginning. What was the personal spark that made you start Tribe Growns?
So initially, Tribe Grown was my father's idea. So he wanted to create something for tribals because they were in a very poor state in Vidarbha. I'll talk about Vidarbha. Many good tribals. He got many friends there, very genuine people who wanted to do something. They had to earn their livelihood in Narega and Manrega. But
Hmm.
the potential was very good. Means they were getting very exploited by the middlemen. Means who are
Right.
central ecosystem. So I still remember a tribal selling his 1 kg wheat for 7 rupees.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very, very low margin. From that 7 rupees, he was bearing the transportation cost also.
Mm-hmm.
So got me very interested. Ki yaar, let's see what is it exactly, the supply chain. And my father, he was just exploring the area, meeting friends, making connections. Means he never thought ki there will be an enterprise or there will be a company. He just wanted to help them. So
Mm-hmm.
let's buy some products there and then give it to friends, families. We ourselves had been using it since our
Mm-hmm.
child. Then he connected many friends, families with the tribal. So when I first heard about term social entrepreneurship and then we searched it, what are the good colleges, and then we came across TIS, and then after completing my social entrepreneurship from TIS, then in that 2 years I understood what is a social enterprise, what is a NGO, what is a private limited, and then how can we create a sustainable and regenerative model that means in the future if we won't be the part of the ecosystem or if we left or something happens to us, then the tribe grown or the idea it will get continue. So we made a system like that. Feb 2020 we established tribe grown, a social enterprise. We
Mm-hmm.
got our trademark at that time, and then we decided let's sell something. So we started it with honey. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And, before that we understood ki there were many tribals, they were selling their produce on the road,
Mm-hmm.
very less price, 70-80 rupees a kg they were selling. They have to sit all the day long with means leaving all their livelihood, just taking their one bucket, and then all the unhygienic stuff, bees are dead there, some
Mm-hmm.
particles are in honey. Many customers they bargain on that part.
Mm-hmm.
So then we conducted our first training. I still remember the date. It was 12th Feb 2020. And we will buy honey from you. Whatever you produce, we'll buy. They were very shocked. Ki, how can this, what will be the rate? What
Mm-hmm.
will be the transport charges that if you are saying that you will buy the honey from us and then हमें कहाँ पे लाके देना पड़ेगा, and then
Mm-hmm.
like, we come to your place, आपके गांव में आएंगे, and then we'll buy everything back from you. From that point, we made our first purchase of honey, and that day we procured almost 200 kg honey.
Mm-hmm.
When we paid them, they got very shocked that we have given them some advance for next order or something,
Sure.
but gave them 220 rupees in bulk. Okay, they
Per
were
kg.
making,
Okay.
yeah, they were making 50 to 70 a kg, and हमने सीधा उन्हें 220 rupees दे दिया. And at
Mm-hmm.
that point they understood that these guys are something different. Upfront बोलते हैं, they come to our villages and then they buy everything from us and then हाथों हाथ पैसा देते हैं. So it became a huge thing and the word got spread. After getting the honey, we filtered it in a very
Mm-hmm.
simple way. Then we filtered it, we made a bottles, and on 16th of Feb, we made our first sale of 5 kg honey. It was a huge day for us because someone has placed an order, and
Mm-hmm.
he was a known person. He got the honey, they loved it, and they made the payment, and I got very happy. I gave that 2500 to my father. Then after a month, COVID got imposed. Okay, lockdown were there. Corona was here. So tribals got very afraid ki we have the honey, we have the produce, we
Mm-hmm.
don't have, what can we do? So we established on-field supply chain. Due to high frequency, high rounds, it was not getting possible. So we done for those tribals, we conducted some fundraising from friends, families, they shared some 5,000, 10,000. So in this total, we gathered almost 3.25 lakh rupees. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we shared it with those tribals. Means there were 3 villages. We
So
sent them.
initially you were only procuring honey, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how those three only honey villages. And then initial thought process was कि let's work on a single product. Okay.
Rather than going like different categories, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
लेट्स फोकस ऑन honey and क्या होता है हमें जस्ट देखना था.
Mm-hmm.
तो कोविड का 1 year और मीन्स फर्स्ट लॉकडाउन पास, सेकंड लॉकडाउन हैपेंड, देन सेकंड लॉकडाउन में वी कुड ट्रैवल. सो
Mm-hmm.
हमने ट्रैवल किया, देन वी स्टार्टेड अवर कनेक्शन अगेन. ओके. सो मेनी ट्राइबल्स वर गॉन, कुछ का डेथ हो गया था, कुछ मूव आउट हो
Mm-hmm.
गया था. सो वी हैड टू एस्टैब्लिश एवरीथिंग from scratch, and then we explained them about rates and some everything. Then they were like ki, now new generation has come to our trainings. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
that time it was our first time interacting with the younger generation. पहले सब था कि जो गांव के बुजुर्ग थे वो हमारे ट्रेनिंग को आते थे, they used to understood. But now the new generation, they wanted to start something because in cities covid चालू था, वो कहीं जा नहीं सकते. There were many people who came back.
That's what the reason that the young generation also came into this field, right?
वहां पे यंगर जनरेशन दे गॉट वेरी इंटरेस्टेड. लेट्स वर्क विद देम कि जब तक कुछ आता नहीं है बाहर से, वी कंडक्टेड देयर ट्रेनिंग, एस्टैब्लिश अ सप्लाई चेन, देन हाउ टू हार्वेस्ट हनी. पहले बिफोर अस गोइंग देयर दे वर बर्निंग हाइव्स. ओके. सीधा यानी आग वाग लगाते थे. दे यूज्ड टू शो द हाइव स्मोक एंड ऑल, एंड देन वी टॉट देम कि यार दिस इज नॉट अ गुड वे. काफी रेजिस्टेंस भी आया कि हमारा पहले से ही यही है. then change is not easy, right? यानी बहुत सारे लोगों को you have to convince people for the change,
Right.
and उनके benefit के लिए होगा, still it's not easy to convince them. Then we got some bee protection suit. This happens. Then we got training conducted. It was too hot. यानी आप जब bee protection suit पहनते हो ना, आपको बहुत ज्यादा गर्मी होता है.
Mm-hmm.
And then some again changes in the suit with some local artisan. फिर वो suits दिए, उसमें air ventilation रहे, proper bees अंदर नहीं जाए. Then tribal started using it. Then पहले जो ट्री पे चढ़ना होता था, it was all manual की वैसे ही ब्रांच पकड़ पकड़ के चलते हैं.
Mm-hmm.
But we gave them some ladders. Then उन ladders से they climbed up. ऐसे धीरे धीरे भी establish entire supply chain, एक पूरा sustainable ecosystem, how to harvest honey, how a colony is, यानी जो hive होता है उसे कैसे हम डिवाइड करते हैं, कहाँ पे हनी होता है, कहाँ पे लार्वास होते हैं, all the training. And then they understood that this is a company that really wants to protect the bees and really wants to get us the livelihood. So
that's how established the trust between the tribals, right?
I always say that was the hardest part. We have many people or many forum people ask me that what is the toughest thing you have done in your journey, and I'll always say that convince and winning the tribals and communities trust, that is the most important stuff that go through. You have to prove them that you are worthy, right?
And moving forward, like in today's crowded organic market, what is the unique story or philosophy behind tribe grows that makes it different?
As I said, we are not a convention brand, we are a social enterprise, right? Going with the story, it starts from the tribals, that their ecosystem, their livelihood, and then comes a product. Okay. First, we sell tribals betterment, a very good quality, hygienically and sustainably produced product. And then we do a very good branding. यानी हमारा यही था कि आपका प्रोडक्ट अच्छा टेस्ट में है. It should be a world class. Okay. Whenever you will see tribe grown packaging or you will order something from tribe grown, it will be just an experience. Means you will see the box coming to your place, there will be tribe growns, some tribal swirly arts are there, some sustainable materials, even will you open the box. So for customer it's an experience, and then customer speaks it out, this is a brand.
So how you came up this idea like packaging and this branding?
So we experimented a lot. Means we have seen many brands, what are other brands are doing, how are their products. We ordered lots of produce from many competitors. Some were doing very poor job, and there are very good brands who have been in this industry for a very long time, and they are dominating the industry, and we wanted to study them, how their packaging is working, how are they doing. We are still full not sustainably yet there, but on design part and on the experience part, we are very going forward and we are conquering each problem day by day.
Mm-hmm. So how many
So,
products you have right now?
so Tribe Grown have launched 4 supply chains till now. First is wild honey procured from central Indian forests. Now we are not in Maharashtra only. We have moved to Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh. Okay. There are some projects we are working in Northeast India and Uttarakhand.
Mhm.
Then we establish a ghee supply chain.
Okay.
Many tribals, they had native cattle, ghee cattle.
Mm-hmm.
And what tribals were doing, they don't consume milk. Okay, वो चाय में भी दूध नहीं डालते हैं. They just
Mm-hmm.
use for their children. But एक बार बच्चा बड़ा हो जाता है, then it's all there. There is a huge milk. आपके लिए अच्छा benefit हो सकता है.
Mm-hmm.
Those tribals, they used to get honey from us, and they had cattle also. Then the income got doubled. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then firstly, we taught them that how to prepare a ghee. दूध का supply chain, firstly we wanted to establish a milk supply chain, but it was a very hectic and very huge on investment, and we were not that big company at that point. So we thought कि यार let's prepare ghee and market में बेचते हैं, because the market is getting very good for native A2 desi cow ghee. Then we taught them, when the produce came, it was a very bad quality. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of foreign particles were there, and then we understood that tribals को थोड़ा सा हम ज्यादा pressurize कर रहे हैं, and we are over expecting from his potential for now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tribals को ये चीज समझ में नहीं आती है, what is फसाए, कैसे
Quality
hygiene.
standard and all, they don't know.
या क्वालिटी स्टैंडर्ड्स के काफी ज्यादा इशू होते हैं. देन वी टुक इट ऑल इन आवर हैंड, वी एस्टैब्लिश अ यूनिट. हमने सिर्फ उन्हें ये बोला कि यार यू जस्ट गिव अस सम मिल्क, वी विल प्रिपेयर, एंड उनके वहां से ट्रेनिंग स्टार्ट हुए. स्टिल इट्स
Mhm.
गोइंग ऑन.
You train the tribals too, right? So
Yeah.
can we know about your training process, like how you train them, how you teach them? Because maybe there is language barrier too, I guess.
It is there, but in some less cases, many
Mm-hmm.
of our tribal, they speak Hindi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Their main language is Gondi, Korku.
Mm-hmm.
These are main languages what we deals. There
Mm-hmm.
are some tribals in Maharashtra, they speak Marathi also. So
Okay.
we have a diverse lingual tribal
Mm-hmm.
communities.
Mm-hmm.
So first, I said hard stuff that to win their trust. Once we have crossed that threshold, and then we send our honey expert there, our agri expert there. Then they conduct all the trainings, that how to prepare their own pesticides and fertilizers by using farm stuffs, by using some natural remedies, chili powder, and then they can spray in their plant. So that's how we teach them. Then we identify some farms there. We develop a modern farm. We show them how every process goes and what produce comes and what are the rates they can get on the product quality at least. So we invite many tribals from many groups who are leaders also, who have their lands and who are very interested to
Mm-hmm.
get to farming. Okay, so that's how our training processes works. And
Mm-hmm.
then we do their field visit also, means we take them to some modern farm who have done it, to learn about new agricultures and modern agriculture practices. So we are
Mm-hmm.
doing combination of modern and ancient agriculture practices knowledge, and then we are sharing it with two tribals. We
Mm-hmm.
got to learn many things from them also. Means pest control ke, there are many tricks and tips that tribal shared with us, and then our agri expert, being in field for 10 to 15 years, he got very impressed, and we have now multiplying and expanding and teaching those practices to many other places. So that's how our entire ecosystem works.
So you have impacted over 1,500 tribal farmers, right? So how do you identify and connect with these communities?
From our training programs itself. So firstly, we identify a product in that region. Okay. What are the region? Then we see all the potential in that product. What is the market demand? What are the qualities in the market? What quality we can offer. If we can't offer that utmost quality, then we work on that produce for a year or two. Okay. And then we launch the product. So I'll
Mm-hmm.
give you an example of a moringa value chain. So there have been many tribals who have been cultivating moringa in their farms, in their homes. There are many trees. Okay. So we established a moringa supply chain. We taught them about moringa powder, and then they were like, "कि powder भी कोई इसका पत्ता भी कोई खरीदता है क्या?" Because they were just using drumsticks. They were
Mm-hmm.
just selling drumsticks on the road and to some middlemen. And then when we told them that we will getting these leaves and we'll be drying it and उसका एक powder बनाएंगे, And then they got very interested in that. And now after working 1.5 years and teaching them all the ways that how a moringa and how to get a very good quality, and then we established that supply chain. So that's how it works. In our training programs, we have taught more than 4,500 tribals who have joined our things and all. And directly we are procuring from 1,800 tribals right now.
So women entrepreneurs and self-help groups integrated into your supply chain.
So, as you know, our CEO Pallavi ma'am, she is handling every supply chain. So, Tribe Grown is a women-led startup. Okay, as I started the idea, but I know I had to go on the field and I have to be on the ground to see everything. And then Pallavi joined, and then she is taking care of market side, finance, and she is leading the company forward. She had set some goals for us, so that's how we are going forward. And then when she come on the field and she saw there are many women who wanted to, means household and tribals, they wanted to do something in the company. Till that point, we were tribal male dominating organization. There were 2 to 3 women who were working with us, and then we thought, ki, why not means include a women in that process? And then we gave them a simple task that to filter honey in the village what the others collect. Okay, so it's like a man will go to the field and he'll collect the honey, and then a woman will filter it. Then we gave all the drums to them, all the filter equipments, filter clothes, everything manually to keep its quality intact. And हमें काफी ज्यादा बाकियों से, यानी मशीन में कैसा कि आप एक बार डाल दीजिए वो प्रोडक्ट आपको पूरा टोटल प्योर एंड क्लीन होके मिलेगा, बट इन ट्राइब ग्रोन वी डोंट यूज मशीन, सो we have to 2 to 3 times filtration. So that's how women got involved. So now women are cultivating also, they are processing our turmeric also, filtering honey, processing moringa for us, so preparing ghee for us. So now we have 45% of all our supply chain of women. So we are very proud on that.
So, like adding to that, how do you ensure the purity and quality of your product from sourcing to shelf?
Once tribals establish a trust and they don't adulterate the product, okay. But still, to keep check mark, we do continuously lab test of our all the batches. Okay, we do pick up a batch and then we do lab test. So from FSSAI guidelines, you have to do lab test every 6 months. Okay, but in Tribe Grown, we do it in every month.
Okay.
So we check the product, we see the batch, and if it's coming from known tribals or trusted tribals, still we'll pick up a random sample and we'll send it to the lab. So there were some incidents, tribals who have tried to fool us, means we have a bad experience on that front also.
Okay.
Then we have banned those villages and those tribals. Now they understood the price, means what happens when you do the same. Because as we are committed to tribals, we are also committed to our customers also. Right. It's a huge responsibility. The trust our customer shows that this is a brand and what they are doing and these are the purest form of product. So हमारा काम उतना ही है to check, यानी tribals को train करना है and to check on the product quality कि कैसे आ रहा है, whether it is a concentrated and all. We have grown many batches. We don't sell. Means if the batch got failed in our labs and everything, then we don't give it back to tribals also. We pay them full. Means it's not like we cut their money and all. We pay them full, but we destroy the batch. That's how it goes.
How you overcome those losses then?
We put it from our profit margin itself.
Okay.
So we calculated the profit margins. In that margins, we had done a segments that itna percentage training के लिए हम अलग से निकालेंगे, damages, future research, okay, tribal trainings, and then lab tests. So everything marketing. So everything is in place.
Yeah. So what does your forest to fork supply chain look like? Like how do you keep it sustainable?
It's a very hard task to keep it sustainable.
Right.
Okay. But till now, by God grace, we have been very successful to keeping it in sustainable, pure product and tribals motivation. I'll explain the honey supply chain. Once a tribal, he collect honey and he gets it to his home, and then the women of the home, he will pour the honey in the drums what we have given to them, and then she'll filter it out. Okay, that she'll filter, and then after storing, then they'll refill the drum of 50 kg 80 kg. And then अगर वहां पे अगर proper road connectivity है, so we have made some collaborations with the newspaper vans, and they carry the newspapers to the distance, and then from coming back they come empty-handedly. So we collaborated with them, and then they get our drums and they deliver it to Amravati. And in Amravati we have a small unit. So once it comes to our warehouse, the honey, then we filter it here. हम यहाँ पे 2 से 3 फिल्टर यहाँ पे हम फिर से करते हैं. And if there are some foreign particles, then we filter it out. There are many pollen layers there, then we filter it out also. Then we bottle it, and as per batches and as per orders, then we supply it to our customers. So Tribe Grown have been working in D2C, B2B, and corporate gifting. These are our 3 main channels that we supply.
So, like mentioning B2C and B2D, in which area you are like supplying the most of your products? Who are your major customer, I want to ask?
As we had a huge quantities, we started it as a B2B company. Okay. Tribals were producing, we had a huge stockpile, and then reaching out to different brands, many brands who are selling honey, turmeric, ghee, moringa now. And then we approached them and they were like, "Yaar, theek hai, you send us the produce and let's us see the product quality and all the prices, what can we offer, what are the services." So ye karte now Tribe Grown got 35 brands. Means Tribe Grown is a brand behind a brand. Means there are 35 brands in India who are procuring from us. We are doing their white labeling. We are doing their bottling also. Okay. Who knows us in the industry, so they call us a brand behind the brand. Okay. So these are a huge brand who have been selling on Amazon, who have their own stores. So that's how Tribe Grown have started. And then for a year back, we started piloting on our retail brand. We got some produce, and when we done some pilot, we showed it to many clients, reach out to many societies, friends, IT companies, and then we were all over the place. And then we started getting a good traction. People, they were loving the produce, the quality, the rates. We decided, let's make it a retail, a huge brand, and then we are into market now.
So what major marketing strategies you are using for your products?
Strategy is very simple. Keep a product, it should look very premium. It's a very 3 steps strategy what my father shared it with me. It's like your product should be very catchy, the packaging, the bottle, and then after someone sees the product, he should get interested, and once he pick up the bottle and when he sees the rates, and the rate should be equivalent to the other brands who have been your competitors. And then once the person who buy the produce, whatever it is, honey, ghee, or any of Tribe Grown's product, though, you should feel that this is something else. The quality should speak for itself. This is the 3-step strategy what we followed till now, and it have been working for us like anything. People do share to their families, to their friends. They call them after tasting the produce. I still remember a person called me around 10:30 in the night, and then he was from Punjab, and then he shared that his grandmother wanted to have a word with me, and that lady was 85 years old, and she was like, "Beta, where do you get this turmeric from? Ma'am, we produce it at our tribal's place, and then quality and then aroma, the oils." Then she shared her childhood memory that she was from Pakistan and then they came here, and she had many friends. They used to process turmeric by themselves with neighbors also. And then she remembered that, and we felt it very nice and very genuine that the quality what we are getting, it's connecting people to their childhood. So we have been getting that comment a lot. Ki once you tasted our product, you will get back to your childhood or the food memory or to your parents' hand, your grandparents used to cook. So it's all Tribe.
So you have any future strategies for reaching wider audience for your startup?
Yes, many clients, they complained us that you don't sell produce from your website, you are not available on any e-com. So now Tribe Grown soon will get into e-com and quick commerce, and then we will try to launch it to means first Delhi, Bangalore, Maharashtra, Pune,
Mhm.
Bombay. So these are our pinpoint what we have identified.
Now, like Tribe Groans is available in retail store, like at present,
Yeah.
right?
So there are 200 plus stores across the India in Goa, in
Okay.
Delhi, Bangalore, Pune, everywhere. They keep
Mm-hmm.
ripe goods produced there.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have came up with a very good strategy to sell our produce online and to the retail clients.
Mm-hmm.
So we have launched a pilot project for startup founders also, that we will be discounting our produce to a startup founder. Means if you are a startup founder or if you are doing something good for the society, then Tribe Grown will offer you from ourselves, because we know the journey and how it goes, and
Right.
the segment, what happens, and what the mental stress and everything a
Yeah, it's
startup
not
founder goes.
easy. Yeah.
It is not at all easy. So we wanted to means thank them and contribute something in their journey. So that's how we will be reducing our prices for the startup founders.
Mm-hmm. So, as a team leader, what strategies do you use to build like ownership and motivation among your core team?
We don't have that sense of ownership, right? Means
Mm-hmm.
we do every work that other all of our team members do. We filter honey, we do packaging also, we do labeling, we pick up the boxes also. काम पड़ता है तो we do everything. हम
Mm-hmm.
produce deliver भी करने जाते हैं. So this is all Tribe Grown. Means no one is special here and no one gets the special benefits. Everything is equal. जो हम खाएंगे वो सब खाएंगे, जो सब खाएंगे वो हम खाएंगे. It's that simple.
Yeah. So, you have been a part of Manage CIA Cohort 8. So, how did that exposure shape your growth as a founder and the evolution of Tribe Grown?
I owe a lot to manage. Okay. Tribe Grown owes a lot to manage because we were very random, means in our thoughts. I'll say we were very delusional on the market side that many things will happen, this will happen, we'll start our exports and all. But the manager, the team, they asked me very good question at a very right time. Guidance, the motivation and the path managed show. That was a very unique. Yani, I got very interested that something is doing it for free. Okay, and people are guiding us. Many, I still remember when I was at campus attending the lectures, enjoying the food. The campus was very beautiful. The cohort, the friends we made, the network we made, the bonding we made, it was something else. They supported like us everything. I still remember Sarvanand sir's first speech when he shared many things. You just focus on your work and you do whatever you can do for the community, and rest of things that we
Mhm.
will take care of it. We will guide you. If you need some connects, we will provide those connect to you. And always he used to come, and then he used to ask how's the hospitality, how's the
Mhm.
food, how's the campus. So that was a very touching moment. And Manage connected me, gave me lots of network, and on those network now we are growing very fast.
Yeah, that's great. So, on challenging days, what mindset or mantra keeps you going as a founder?
I'll share whoever it is listening.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very, very hard and very mentally tough journey. Okay. Means there will be a days that you will be dancing like anything, and there will be days that you will be crying and you will be very worried for your community, for your team, for your company. Okay. Those days were there. But keep enjoying the journey and little. यानी जो भी है ना, आप छोटी छोटी चीजें enjoy करो. That as a founding or as a team leader, that you should be asking yourself, because once you find those answers, so you will see what are the motivation behind, what do you exactly want to be. And for us, it's not like that ki we have made some 10 lakh ka order, 20 lakh ka order that makes us happy. Of course, it makes us happy. But the most happiest moment we thought once Pallavi gave 15,000 rupees to a tribal woman. And
Mm-hmm.
she was so happy, means getting that money,
Mm-hmm.
that उन्हें समझ में नहीं आ रहा था, and she was holding the money like this. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
she went to her house, and then she came back, and उसने वैसा उन्होंने 2 से 3 बार किया. And that moment we could see that innocence, that literally there was tears in her eyes, and the weight of that. ठीक है, it's not about money यार, but it's about the work, and it's about the community, and it's about the customers whom we are serving. तो वो
Mm-hmm.
एक खुशी अलग मिलती है.
So, what is the one moment that you are very proud of and you remember every day, like, yeah, this is why I started this journey?
सो वी आर कंबाइनिंग टू प्रॉब्लम्स, एक ट्राइबल्स का प्रॉब्लम और एक कंज्यूमर है उनका प्रॉब्लम, वी हैव बीन कनेक्टिंग। ओके,
Mhm.
हम जब ट्राइबल्स के साइड से सुनते हैं दैट आई हैव मेड दिस, आई हैव बॉट अ न्यू बाइक, आई हैव इम्प्रूव्ड माय होम, मैंने थोड़ा सा कंस्ट्रक्शन कर लिया, ट्राइबल्स जब ये स्टोरी बताते हैं एंड देन कस्टमर कॉल्स अस दैट आई हैव बीन गिविंग योर हनी, योर टर्मरिक टू माय किड, टू माय पेरेंट्स, एंड इन दिस ऑल जो सीजन चलता होता है ना कि जब इन्फेक्शन, वायरल इन्फेक्शंस होते हैं, दे आर लाइक कि इट सेव्ड माय किड, यानी जो उसे सर्दी खांसी और ये होता था, मैं उसे 1 टीस्पून हनी, रात में हल्दी का थोड़ा सा दूध दे के आई हैव बीन प्रोटेक्टिंग, जब उनके हेल्थ में कुछ इम्प्रूवमेंट होता है
Mhm.
एंड those comment we get back, that are the moment makes me and Pallavi, we both very happy that we are doing something that counts.
Yeah,
ठीक है,
right.
इट्स नॉट
Right.
अबाउट बिल्स, इट्स नॉट अबाउट पेमेंट, आई रिपीट इट अगेन, यानी
Mhm.
पैसा तो आप कहीं से भी कमा लोगे, हम मींस वी आर एमबीए, मींस आई एम फ्रॉम टेस, आई कैन गेट अ गुड पैकेज, शी इज फ्रॉम आई बिजनेस स्कूल स्पेन, बट जो सेटिस्फैक्शन आता है ये स्टोरीज सुन के और इनका एक्साइटमेंट और उनसे पर्सनली मिल के एंड देन दे शेयर, दैट इज प्राइसलेस, दीज आर द मोमेंट दैट ड्राइव्स अस वेरी वेरी फार.
That's so nice to hear, sir. So, what advice would you give to a young founder starting with a social mission?
Try to win your community, try to be as open as you can possibly you can
Mhm.
be, explain them everything, tribals communities, tribals or your community or your potential stakeholders, don't overspend, आप जितना बचा सकते हो, जितना आप काम कर सकते हो उतना करो, don't over hire. Okay,
Mhm.
and be motivated यार, और क्या ही है, there is no framework that can save you from being successful, or there is no framework that will teach you that you are using that framework and you will be failing, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, लोग आपको बोलेंगे, there have been many mentors, I'll use word mentors, who have to me directly on my face that I don't trust this model, that this is going to work, or this will tribal will keep trust, or you will be
Mhm.
handling a successful supply chain. But here we are, means leading a team of almost 20 people and community of almost 5,000. So growing very fast and conquering new means milestone day by day. So किसी की मत सुनो, trust yourself, give yourself a timeline कि मुझे यहाँ से यहाँ तक कितने टाइम में ये करना है, reach on a point, seek help, don't hesitate to ask help, don't afraid to launch or don't afraid to go in the field. जाइए, प्रोडक्ट या सर्विस है जो भी है वो बेचिए, try to understand customer. So this is it, and this is it will get going.
So, what is next for Tribe Grown?
We had a very huge debate over this, what is next for Tribe Grown. Many brands are approaching Tribe Grown to take over.
Okay.
Okay, they are offering huge money.
Mhm.
Means we can't imagine that money in our lifetime. But
Mhm.
we are here, we are not at all selling Tribe Grown. We'll
Mhm.
continue it. So we want to make a Tribe Grown an international brand. Now Tribe Grown's produce will be selling in Australia and New Zealand in 2 to 3 supermarket chains. So that's how it is going with Tribe Grown. And we want to become a huge D2C brand that who are catering to tribals also and community also, and who are catering to customers also. We
Mhm.
want to make health affordable. Means the produce we want to make it very affordable. So we are working day by day. So there are many strategies we are putting, many steps we are taking. Means now we have been selling ghee for almost 2,500. Now we are trying to work very hard to get that ghee under 2,000 rupees and
Mhm.
say 500 to customers and give means a discount on that 2,000 rupees. So that's how what is next for Tribe Grown. We just don't want to become a regular brand that you see advertised on social media, marketing kar rahe hain and all. We want to become a brand that client or customer should trust us blindly, and then they should become a part of Tribe Grown's family, and the family will get bigger and bigger every day and every week. So that's how Tribe Grown's will means expand in Indian market and into the global market.
Yeah. So, in one line, what does Tribe Grown means to you?
It is peace. Means working on Tribe Grown, doing what we do, means
Mhm.
it's really peaceful. That's how Tribe Grown taught me many things. Means it changed my life. It gave me the freedom also. That's very important. So Tribe Grown is peace for me.
Yeah. So, we are end of the session now. Anything more you want to share?
Everyone, market is huge. There are many companies coming forward. There are यानी जितना social enterprise सामने आएंगे. I'll urge many young founders as a social enterprise or as a young founder. I like कि जल्दी से जल्दी you come into the market because there are many people and many tribals and many communities who are in desperate need of your services or your products. Ask yourself this question: if not me, then who? Okay, अगर हम नहीं करेंगे तो कौन करेगा? Don't wait for anyone. Start it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bhavesh, for sharing your story, your mission, and the impact you are creating. It is clear that Tribe Grown is not just a brand, it's a movement grounded in purpose and powered by people. And also to our listener, we hope this episode inspired you to support businesses that create real impact. Until next time, this is Manage CIA Podcast signing off. Thank you so much.